The 2023 cost of living adjustment will be 8.7% for Social Security recipients. This will be the largest cost of living adjustment since 1981, when we saw an 11.2% increase on the back of high inflation. So we're going to talk about the CPIW that was just released today and what that means for the average Social Security recipient in terms of new income. All that I ask is, if this video brings you value, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. So the 8.7% cost of living adjustment will increase the average Social Security recipient's paycheck by about $144 per month. Currently, the average Social Security retirement benefit, according to SSA.gov, which I'll link down in the comments below, is $1,656. This will push the average recipient to right at $1,800 per month, or about $21,600 per year. Now, there are many different benefit types, so the best way to calculate this before receiving your new award letter in 2022 will ultimately be to take your current benefit and multiply it times 1.087, and that will give you your new annualized or monthly benefit, depending on which number you're looking at. This will be extremely welcome to those on a fixed income, as they've been getting crushed by inflation. So September's inflation data for 2022 came in at 0.4% month over month versus expectations of 0.2%. This was on the very high end of the range that we were seeing expected by analysts, which ultimately pushed the cost of living to the high end of the range that was seen by Social Security analysts as 8.5 to 8.7%. So we now know we'll be getting the higher end of that range. What's absolutely crazy is that, excluding food and energy, which have been coming down much over the past few months, we actually saw 0.6% month over month increases in things like food at home, food away from home, and housing expenses. Now, many people have said that the CPIW that's used to calculate the cost of living adjustment isn't an accurate representation of what seniors are actually facing in terms of their overall costs, because they care less about things like gasoline because they're not commuting to work, but they care more about things like healthcare and food costs and energy costs. Energy and food have been up substantially year over year, with food costs being up about 11% on average, both at home and away from home. And we've also seen an 11 to 13% increase in housing. We've also seen energy costs like utilities up almost 25% year over year, and this has been putting a major crush on those who have a fixed income. So while the 8.7% increase will be extremely welcome by seniors, there's a big push to start using different calculations for the cost of living adjustment, because it will be a more accurate representation of what seniors are actually seeing in their overall costs. Now, on top of the increase in monthly income due to the cost of living adjustment, we're also going to see a decrease for the first time in a decade in Part B premiums, coming down 3% as a result of decreasing drug costs. This will be extremely welcome, because many times the complaint with the cost of living adjustment is that it's often eaten up by increases in Part B and Part D, but we now know that we're going to see a slight decrease in Part B. Now, last year we had the largest increase in a decade for Part B, going up about 12%, which eroded all of the cost of living adjustment from last year and then some. But we're now going to see a little bit of that given back. Again, that will be extremely welcome by seniors overall. So this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to get the information out. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments on if you want me to go a bit more in depth. Obviously, this is just the Social Security retirement benefit calculation for $144 per month. You'll need to calculate your own, but I'm happy to go over all of the data for all of the different types of benefits that are received by Social Security, since all of that information is available through SSA.gov and the averages that are received there. Let me know your comments down below. What are your thoughts on the 8.7% cost of living adjustment and the decrease in Part B premiums? Will that be welcome? Do you think it's covering your cost of living increases? Or should there be more done at a governmental level? I'm always curious to know your thoughts. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you in the next one.